Welcome to our top cordless comparison of 2025. This year we're doing things a little differently and we're focusing on the best selling vacuums in each category. In this video, there are no sponsors.
And we purchased all of these vacuums so that we can remain independent.
So let's start with our budget under $100 category.
We evaluated a lot of different vacuums in this category and almost all of them use the same brush roll and wand.
So the main things we're going to be looking at in this category is motor power and battery life.
So Eric, you're telling me that I can spend less than $100, still clean my apartment and get a big blue wand?
Yes, because we test suction at the wand and we got two main contenders.
Now the runner-up is the TCOM V500 and its pickup performance on carpet was very close to the winner. It does have anti-tangle and it's very lightweight.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Now, airflow at the wand is actually a little bit better than the winner at 24.8 meters per second. That's actually pretty good. And we also noticed that it's consistently less expensive than the winner, so maybe it's the one to get.
But the winner is the Chebio A16. And while its performance overall is very similar, we did notice one key feature that is better, and that's battery life. It's about 50% better runtime.
So just with the main unit, we found you could vacuum for around 40 minutes. Now with the head and wand, it's a little bit closer to 25.
And that's better than the TCOM where we got about 30 minutes with the main unit and 15 with the brush roll.
Now it also comes with a 2-year warranty, but with the TCOM, actually it doesn't say how long the warranty is.
So if you're looking for lower cost, the TCOM might be right for you.
But if you're looking for better performance, go for the Chebio A16.
Our next category is the $100 to $200 range. So if you're looking in this area, we find a wide variety in quality.
We purchased the best sellers in each category to make sure we have a good representation of the newest offerings from the different manufacturers.
In previous years, our winner was the Black & Decker Power Series Extreme. And it's been a strong seller and has very good reviews. It does seem to be extremely durable as well.
We sprinkled 40 grams of sand on our carpet to see how much each vacuum could pick up. In this video, all the carpet tests are done with the sand ground in. We did this with our specially calibrated grinding indents from the old country. The Black & Decker was able to pick up 98% in our carpet test. We measured its airflow at 32 meters per second, which is the best in this category. Now, if you're in the Black & Decker ecosystem, it actually makes sense to get this one because you can use that same battery across a whole bunch of different tools. Now, the new Black & Decker Power Series Extremes are all anti-tangle. This is an older one, been using it for a long time. Let's see if it is or not. I've been proven wrong. Apparently it is anti-tangle. Not bad.
And it does probably have the beefiest brush roll in this category, so it's great at agitating some carpet.
Oh, but you know what agitates me? Is the fact that it doesn't have a sealed canister like pretty much everything else in this category. You need to move up, but let's get to the next vacuum. And that is the LVAC 200, and it is our recommendation in this category for a couple of reasons.
First off, it's usually less expensive, so that makes it a better value.
The canister isn't fully sealed, but it is partially sealed, and to me that is a benefit, especially in this price class.
And if you have pets or allergies, that's probably a pretty big deal.
And it's also lighter than the Black & Decker, which means it's really easy to use on stairs. It's really easy to maneuver around your house. We measured carpet pickup at 90%. We also tested airflow and found it was 17 meters per second. That's on the lower side, but it's fine for hard floors. So these aren't the only affordable vacuums that we've got. We actually did a whole video on affordable vacuums. Just click that link down below to get subscribed. In the $200 to $400 category, the competition is really heating up. That's because typically you've got to choose between features. And in this price class, a lot of the vacuums do have a sealed canister. Some of them don't. We think a sealed canister is important.
And that's why for this category, we actually made it a requirement.
We also expect in this price class, you're going to get a well-designed head that's going to be equally effective on both carpet and hard surfaces.
And who doesn't like having a good head? So our runner-up in this category is the Tenneco S11. It has a large display that shows you how much dirt it's picking up, and it has a furniture tool.
We found pickup performance on carpet is excellent at 94%. We tested airflow at 33 meters per second, which is above average for this price class. So the pickup performance is excellent, and Tenneco has been getting very good reviews online. However, our #1 pick is the Bissell Fur Guard.
It has excellent filtration and the canister is completely sealed. It's also one of the few vacuums that can actually stand on its own.
The head is very effective on both hardwood and carpet.
And you also get a powered furniture brush, which we found is very effective at getting embedded hair off of furniture. And if you have pets, it's pretty nice to have.
We measured carpet pickup at 98%. Suction is excellent at 22 kilopascals, and airflow was also strong at 31 meters per second. The Bissell lies flat, so it can go under beds much easier than the Tineco, where you have to rotate the handle. It also has very good battery life for this category, with about 50 minutes of runtime with the main unit while you're vacuuming your couches, and about 35 minutes if you're using the brush roll.
Now, in our flagship category, we are focusing on vacuums that are $400 and up, but we did set a cap at $1,000.
So in this more expensive category, all these vacuums are going to have great performance both on hardwood and different types of carpet. They're going to be easy to move around your house. You expect the dust canister to be completely sealed, and they should be really easy to use.
In addition to that, they should have pretty good anti-tangle capability.
That looks pretty good. So previously, our winners have been Dyson products. And one of the reasons is that I personally use the Dyson V11 every single day in my house, and it has given me no problems at all. And it is really, really good with pet hair because I've got a lot of overly fluffy cats.
However, this year, there are some new contenders challenging Dyson's dominance. Our runner-up is the Shark Power Detect Clean and Empty. Now, one of the trends we've seen in these higher end vacuums is that they come with a base station where you can charge the vacuum and allows for the vacuum to empty into its large dustbin that you only need to empty on a monthly basis.
The Shark Power Detect had a perfect score on carpet pickup with 100%. We tested airflow at 32 meters per second, and suction was also very high at 27 meters per second. Now the Shark has probably the best brush roll design I've seen at any vacuum at any price point so far. So this has a dual brush roll design. You've got this fluffy piece in front, which is more for polishing hard surfaces. And then you've got this piece in the back with a couple of different fins on it that are a little harder to agitate carpet. It also automatically detects when you're on carpet or when you're on hardwood, and it adjusts the speed of the brush rolls.
I don't know what the purple lights are, but they do look cool.
Now, something I have not seen on a cordless vacuum before is side sensors on the head. So when you're cleaning along a baseboard, it ramps up the suction. Another cool feature is it can pick up dirt when you're moving both forward and backwards. And it has the longest runtime of any vacuum that we've tested so far. It will run for almost 70 minutes with the main unit alone if you're vacuuming your couches, and over 50 minutes with the brush roll.
The Shark also has a multi-flex wand, which makes it very convenient for getting under furniture like beds or maybe even your stove.
So if you got a lot of carpet in your house, this is probably our #1 pick. Long hair, pretty good.
However, our overall #1 pick is the Tineco Pure One Station 5, which also has a self-emptying and charging base station. One of the key differences is that the Tineco is only 6.7 pounds compared to the Shark, which is 8. And the Tineco is just easier to move around the house and use it on stairs.
The Tineco picked up 100% of the sand we dumped on carpet. Suction was 28 kilopascals, and airflow was 36 meters per second, which is one of the highest scores we've seen. Now, it's very good at picking up a variety of different types of dirt from small to large. You can hear the dust getting picked up.
Yeah, I can too.
Is the Tineco going to be a serial pusher or a serial killer? I don't know. Let's find out.
You got it all.
Got one little piece there, but yeah, that's pretty good. The battery life, like the Shark, is very good at 70 minutes as well. And I found I was able to vacuum my whole house on a single charge. But there's another thing that's really cool.
What's that?
Lasers, bro! So Dyson was one of the first to debut the green laser, but Tineco does it better because the beam is wider and it allows you to see more cat hair in your house that you really wish you didn't have.
Though the LED display is not as good as the Shark or Dyson.
However, it is substantially less expensive than the Dyson products. The performance is just as good or maybe even better, and you get this really cool base station. It's a cyclone! It's a vacuum tornado!
Subscribe to our upcoming monthly newsletter at vacuumnerds.com if you want to stay updated on the latest tech and best deals.
Links are down below, and check out this video right here.